Hello everyone, so I have 8 minutes, so I'm hoping I can do this video in time. Since I don't have my laptop, I can't edit it or anything, but I did want to make a video on why I decided to get a service dog, why I give Patches a belly rub. So it's a long story, so I'm going to try and talk kind of fast, since I don't have much recording time. I can't wait to get my laptop back so I can do proper videos, but this is how it's going to be. So, to start my story off, before I got him, I had a 5-pound mouthy terrier, dog. He was just a pet. I literally moved, places so I could get him, even though technically I could have had him labeled as an ESA. I didn't. I moved so I could get him to a pet-friendly place. And so I had him. I think it was when he was around 1, I started looking at the possibility of a service dog, because when I got him, I didn't realize what one could do. I still had it in my head, I had to be in a wheelchair, and like all this, stuff, because we watched a movie when I was in high school about service dogs, which I actually wanted to train one for someone at the time, but everyone training one was in a wheelchair, or it was a guide dog, so I just assumed those were the two different service dogs. I was very uneducated in the matter. But I started looking at the possibility of one when he was around 1. I was going to school at the college at the time. I had a job for that lasted only 3 weeks. I got really sick for a year. Was in and out of the hospital with my breathing, and I was just really sick for an entire year. I did not do anything but stay at home mentally and medically. I was unable to leave the house, so I pretty much just stayed at home on the couch sleeping. That's what I did. Now that I'm talking, he's gonna I'm gonna get up now. He always does that when I start talking. He thinks it's to him. You're alright, buddy. And so I decided, so I researched until that dog was 2 on service dogs, because I really wanted to be educated. I wanted to know what method I wanted to do. There's 3 different kinds. Which way am I going to go? I decided to owner train because programs were 8 years, and I needed a non-shedding breed, and so that would have been longer. I didn't have years to wait. I'd still be waiting. In fact, I think I'm on a waiting list somewhere for one still. Maybe it will be ready by the time he retires. Who knows? But yeah, so I decided to owner train. I talked to trainers. I went to humane societies, which I would recommend, because sometimes trainers will put in, their cards. So I called trainers. I talked to multiple trainers, and it was recommended to me to rehome my pet, because we didn't want him to, start begging, because dogs copy each other's behavior. So we didn't want him to start begging and doing things like that. And so it was recommended to rehome him, which I did. He went back to the breeder's family, though. He's with his dog grandma and his dog brother, so it all worked out. He's probably very happy right now. So it was really hard. I started sleeping with my mom again, because my PTSD went from bad to worse, because he still kind of helped me. Just having him in my room at night really helped me, even though he wasn't task trained. Wasn't a service dog, stayed at home 24/7. He still helped me a lot at nighttime. So I rehomed him, which was devastating. I was in tears. I only have 3 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. So it was really devastating for me to rehome him, but it was best for me, best for him. I started looking for prospects. I found a puppy that I was going to use, but it turned out he had hip dysplasia. You could see his back moving. Thank goodness he was on a trial. So after 5 days or something, I got my money back, which was good. Because I needed him temperament tested, which is why she gave him on a trial. Then I found the perfect breeder, with the perfect little puppy. The mom just had a litter. She did biosensory training. You can look it up maybe I'll make a video on it later. But you could look it up if you want to know what it is now. It's to help them, dogs, so they don't form fears. And I think when I was researching it, it's actually used on military dogs, so they don't form fears of noises or sights, anything like that. And he's never had a fear, period. So it works. And so, so we had the puppy's temperament tested. I knew I wanted a boy, just my opinion, I just feel more secure with boy dogs. I don't know why, I just like a boy dog. So she only had 3 puppies who were boys, so I was really praying that one was the right temperament, which all 3 actually were, because I think she had them temperament tested, and so we knew all 3 of them were prospects. And so basically it was whatever one bonded to me. The first one I held just wanted down, like no. The second one kept whining, and so I knew that one wasn't gonna work. And then Patches just snuggled his little head in my arm and laid there for like 5 minutes, and when I put him down, I sat out at the end of the pen, and he came over to me. It was so sweet. And so that was before I could pick him up. So like 2 weeks later, I drove back there, which was a 4-hour drive. He didn't, he recognized me as soon as he saw me. He was in the back, and there were other people there, so I knew it wasn't because I was a person. And he comes running over to the pen and looks at me, and I knew instantly that was him. So he definitely recognized me. When I picked him up, same connection, same bond. I took him home, which was like a 4-hour drive. Like I said, he wasn't car sick, which I was expecting, because both the first dog I had and the second dog I had both been car sick, and it's only been like a 20-minute drive to pick those ones. Well, not the first one, but the second one was only a 20-minute drive, and he was really car sick, but it might have been because he was sick too. You know, he had hip dysplasia, so that might have been why he was so sick. But anyway, and so he wasn't car sick for the whole time home. We stopped, obviously, to let him go potty. I don't even, yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, I did. I was going to say I didn't have a leash, but yeah, I did have a leash. So anyway, but I came prepared with, you know, an extra shirt just in case he was sick on me and all that stuff. But he just cuddled the whole time, was fine. And that's basically how I got him. I won't do, you know, all the training stuff because that would be even a longer video, so maybe I'll make another video on that. But that's how I decided to get and why I got him. And he was also temperament tested by other people as well, so we had him very much evaluated. And so yeah, he loves working. He's the perfect for it, and it was really connection at first sight. He really, what was foot? He has the spot. Oh yeah. And so yeah, so it was really connection at first sight. It's kind of amazing because they say service dog has to choose you. He definitely chose me. Like, I mean, and his markings were obviously cute, but I didn't go by markings because they were honestly all adorable, so I did not go by markings at all. He had darker ears when he was a puppy. You probably will see in my older videos, but when they shaved him off, it never grew back quite the same. But he's still cute. But yeah, they say a service dog has to choose you. He chose me. I'm out of time, so I guess that's how I got my service dog and why I chose to get a service dog. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.